Everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining today. Our practice today will hopefully help us to release tightness and tension in our hips, our legs, our back and upper back and shoulders, the whole body, hopefully. This can get aggravated when we're going through grief or any other kind of trauma. So early this year in January, my father-in-law passed away. And then 4 weeks later, our community, Ismaili Muslims, lost our beloved 49th Imam Shah Karim al-Husseini. He's our spiritual leader. So it has been a difficult and a sad time. And for me personally, the way my grief shows up is I feel heavy in my heart, and then without notice, I will have a bucket of tears that will just flow anywhere, any place where sometimes it's uncomfortable. But I'm still learning that grief is not a one-size-all-fits package. Everybody experiences it differently, and this is how I experience it. Some people get numb, they get angry, despair, anxiety, depression, just different ways. Everybody feels it in their mind, heart, body, and spirit so differently. So we have to be really kind and compassionate to ourselves and not judge what we're experiencing or saying, why isn't this person crying? For example, just that's what I was feeling. Like, why doesn't everybody cry like I do? But I found that with my yoga practice, with the years of practice and the meditation, anytime I'm feeling something, I can notice it in my body and it will get released through these practices. And especially with losing our beloved Imam, I found the community and the prayers really, really helpful. So here we go again. I can feel it coming. So hopefully I won't start to pour, and if I do, it's okay. So we will get started because I want to be able to do this practice to help everyone who's going through grief, not just my spiritual, like brothers and sisters around the world, the millions of us that have lost someone that we knew so well for so many years since we were born. We didn't live with him, but it's all about spirit, and this is what has really showed what's important. It's the spirit, it's not the body. And we know that the soul is eternal, but you still feel it in your body. So if grief gets overwhelming for you, please do seek out help and do try practices like this. For me, this helps, but it's different for everybody. So if we don't process grief, it can show up in the body as aches and pains in, knees, hips, back, feeling of tightness in the chest, anxiety, heart palpitations, insomnia, so many other symptoms it can show up as. So please do something for yourself. We're going to start out slow on the ground, and then we'll do a little bit of, it's going to be a gentle practice, and really listen to your body. Do what feels right for you. As always, as I always say in my classes, be kind and compassionate to yourself as we do this practice today. So I think we should get started. Hopefully you're still here with me. So sit in a comfortable position. You can even do this from a chair, most of it. I'll try to remind you to give you modifications. I do have the chair nearby, so please grab a chair, blocks, and I have a couple of blankets here for the last pose to put on our chest and belly as we rest in Shavasana. So sitting comfortably, take your hands in Gyan Mudra or Vayushamak Mudra, taking the tip of the thumb at the base of the tip of the index finger to the base of the thumb, and then place your thumbs over that index finger. This will help us to calm our nervous system. And then just relax where you are. Let's just take a quick scan of how we're doing. Couple quiet moments first to arrive into our space. Just feel the body as it is, feeling the clothing on your skin. Notice where the body touches the floor or the chair that you're sitting on. Listen to the sounds in your room. So while we're doing all this without judgment, we're just going to simply watch and allow everything to arise exactly as it is. Even if it's difficult, notice the mind and what type of thoughts are flowing through the mind. Feel the space around you and feel a presence which is always there with us. This light that we love, it is in us. It is always here. Just become aware of your emotions, whatever it is. Maybe place one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly as you're doing this. And then we will get started with coming to lie in crocodile position on our belly. If you're on the chair, you'll just come into a forward bend, maybe put cushions on your lap. I forgot to get those, but just grab some cushions and you can just rest your belly on as many cushions as you can and your forehead resting like this on the fists. And for the rest of us, you'll come up to lie on the floor, grab hold of your opposite elbows, and then just place your forehead on the forearms. Take your legs as wide as your mat, heels in and toes out. And we're just going to rest here and breathe. And you can really focus your attention completely on the belly for this whole practice today, to center ourselves in our core, our essence of who we really are. Breathing in and breathing out, just let go. And even your natural breath, you just notice how it lands in the body. You feel it in the abdominal area. And this is where we're doing the abdominal breathing that will really calm the nervous system and ground us. Soften your shoulders. You relax your face and your jaw. As you inhale, feel the belly pressing into your mat or the cushion. Exhale, the belly presses back towards the spine. Give yourself permission to just soften everything. Soften the gripping, the suffering. We'll take about 3 more breaths and really press that belly into the spine, into the floor as you inhale. Exhale, release, and let go of tension and tightness. Just feel the body. Inhale, pressing the belly into the floor or cushions. Exhale, relax and surrender. And if this is all that you do today, especially if your grief is really fresh and new, it's completely okay. Just stay where you are and just keep doing that. And you can even stop the video, and that's all you do today. That's fine. You will get so much out of it. But if you are ready to move on, you'll come towards your heels. And if you stay sitting on the chair, you can do child's pose on the chair as well. On the floor, widen your knees as wide as your mat, big toes touching. And here you can use your block or a blanket to place your forehead down on the block and stretch your arms out here. So if you're on the chair, again, same thing. Use a block to rest your forehead on the and belly on the cushions and block, or on another chair. Drop your arms down and just breathe. Continue to focus on the belly as you're breathing. And if you don't need the block or blanket, that's fine too. This will help to release tension in the hips, in the lower back. And since we're starting out, our bodies are cool, we're kind of getting into the lung meridian with the arms forward. And in traditional Chinese medicine, the lung meridian is associated with grief. So this will hopefully help us. Release with a sigh if you feel like it. Really soften and relax your body. It's a nice release. When your body is needing it, you really sigh it out. As you're here for another 2 breaths or so, the words of wisdom for today are by our famous Rumi, favorite poet and Imam for the Ismaili Muslims. The wound is the place where the light enters you. The wound is the place where the light enters you. So know that grief can be a transformational experience as well, as it has been for me personally since my mom passed away about 13 years ago. That was a gateway to this mysterious inner world for me. So allow whatever you're feeling. And now you're going to take your arms over to the left side and place your right hand on top of the left if possible. We'll just stay here for 3 to 4 breaths. Same for you on the people on the chair. Just take your arms over to the left side first. Inhale, exhale. completely relax your muscles. And then moving over to the right side, to wherever you can go, placing the left hand on top if it works for you. Drop your head down to wherever it can go. Inhale, exhale. Inhale love, light, and peace. Exhale the grip of suffering, tension, stress. Slowly coming to center. You can either sit up or stay in center in child pose. And I'd like you to set an intention for your practice today. What is it that you need? Peace. Maybe just use one word even. Release. Calm. Groundedness. Love. Connection. What do you most need from your practice today? And once you've found your word, repeat it 3 times as if it's already happened. I am calm and stable. I am grounded. I am peaceful. I am love. I am a being of light. Notice how it feels in your body. And then release the intention and expectations of your practice. And we're going to come to lie down on our back. And you can stay sitting on the chair if you're on the chair. Just do some windshield wipers here. Separate your feet as wide as your mat. Take your arms wide in T position. And then start to drop your knees to the left and look to the right. Inhale, center, exhale to the other side. Inhale, center, exhale to the side. Really nice and slow. Maybe take your hands on your belly if you're forgetting to breathe in the belly. Already you can maybe start to feel tension being released in the hips and glutes and the back and neck. One more on each side. And then come to center. Notice how you feel. Your knees can be touching, feet apart. Hands can be on the belly. And then cross your right leg over the left knee. Same thing on the chair. And just drop your knees to the left. Again, they don't need to go to the floor. We're not doing that. Just gentle movement here. And then take them over to the right and look to the left. Inhale and exhale to each side. Again, have your hands on your belly here. And this can loosen tension and tightness in the hips and lower back. And then come to center. Cross the left leg over. Inhale, center, exhale, drop the knees closer to the right side, but you don't need to go all the way to the floor. Inhale, center, exhale, left. Feel your body. Enjoy this movement, releasing tension in the glutes that also get stuck with so much stress. And grief is the biggest stressor there is. One more on each side. Coming to center, pause and feel. And then we're going to come up to sit. And we'll do a quick, again, release of the hips, sitting on your block or on the chair. Sitting comfortably and cross-legged, and just inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Breathing into the right hip and glute. If you're on the chair, you can cross your right ankle on the thigh if that works for you. If not, just cross your ankles. And then come back to center. Always stay longer if you need to. Crossing the left ankle in front now. And then let's take the arms up. Inhale, stretch up, and exhale, forward bend. Breathing in, breathing out. For me, the left glute and hip feel a little bit more tighter. Just allow everything to be as it is. One more breath. And then we'll come into cat-cow. And again, you can do this seated in your chair. Sit in the front of your chair. For those of you that need a blanket under the knees, remember, we want to be kind to ourselves. Just pad your knees. Arms over the shoulders, knees over the hips. And then inhale, look up, dropping the belly. Exhale, round the spine, tuck your chin in, pulling the belly in. And then inhale up, head up, chest up. For the first few rounds, focus on your lower back and your pelvis, okay? Taking your attention there. Inhale up, exhale, belly in, but just focusing on the hips, pelvis. Continue these rounds, and this time you're going to focus on the mid-back and mid-belly. Take your attention to the mid-back and mid-belly. Feel the hands on the mat, the toes on the mat or the floor. And for the next 3 or so rounds, you're going to focus your attention on the upper back, the shoulders, collarbone. This is where grief can often get stuck for many of us. And just doing cat-cow calms the nervous system, releases tension in the spine. And then just coming back to center. You can rest in child if you like, or just stay seated. Notice how you feel. And then you're going to come into a lunge. So for those of you doing it on the floor, bring your right foot forward. And you're going to rest here. You can use your blocks for support. And for those of you that are doing it with the chair, you're going to have your hands on the chair, right knee touching the chair, and you're on your back toes, your left toes, okay? And you'll stay here. And when we do the twist, you'll have your right hand on your right thigh, and you'll twist to the right. So taking a few breaths here. Releasing the left front hip. Breathing in, nourishing the hip, the body, the mind, and heart. Exhale, releasing tension and stress and suffering. Have your right hand on the right thigh now. And then just to look up towards the right side, opening the right shoulder and coming to a little twist here. Breathe in and breathe out. Engage your core, lower belly in and up, navel in and up. And then we'll come into downward facing dog. Again, you can use your blocks for support. I'm going to do that. Or you can have your hands on the chair. And just walk your dog, pedaling the feet. Take your forehead towards the earth, chest towards the thighs. Let everything just wash down to the earth. Let it ground you. We're not trying to take away what we're feeling, but we're allowing ourselves to acknowledge what's there and feel. So releasing the dog, coming into the lunge on the left side, left foot forward. If you used your blocks, use them now. And then we'll stretch here. Inhale, exhale. And enjoy this beautiful stretch in the front of the right hip. This is where often grief again gets stuck, and we can remain in this fight or flight mode of the nervous system, always hyper vigilant, ready to fight or flight, literally. And this can release that tightness in the psoas muscle. Take your left hand on the left thigh and do a little twist here. Dropping the left shoulder, breathe into your upper back, your heart. And in remembering Rumi's words, the wound is the place where the light enters you. And then slowly release. And we'll come into, again, downward dog. If you're doing it on the floor, go ahead and get into your dog position. I'm just going to do it on the chair to share with everybody what we can do. People that are not able to do it on the floor, hands on the chair. Walk your legs back again. Rest your chest. Move your chest towards the thigh. Inhale deeply. Allow it to nourish you. Exhale, let go of tightness and gripping. And then bring your feet closer together, and you're going to cross your right leg over. And you're just going to bend your knees, and then you're going to just stay here with your legs crossed. And feel that deep stretch in the left hamstring. Breathe. You may want to move your knees, keep them bent or not. Listen to your body. And then you're going to change. Bring the feet together, cross the left leg over, bend the knees, chest towards the thighs. Soften your face. Inhale and exhale. Uncross your legs and then come towards the chair. Come to standing. Notice how you feel And then we're going to move into eagle pose. So again, you may need the chair here, the back of the chair anyway. We're not going to go do full eagle, we'll just do the best we can. Going to stand here, maybe roll your shoulders a few times. Release any tension here. Move your head around gently. Hold them forward and back. Head goes the other way. And then you're going to shift your weight to the left leg. Right hand can be on the chair. Cross your right foot over, right leg over the left leg. And then you're going to either stay with your right toes on the ground, or you're going to hook the right foot around. Listen to your body. Remember, this is not a marathon or who can do the best pose. It's about what we want to release from our mind, heart, and body. And then take your arms forward. Take your left elbow on top and right over it. You can either have your hands on the shoulders to modify, excuse me, or you can do the full eagle pose, grabbing hold of the hands. Bend your knees. Focus on a point. And here we're just going to, so if you're needing support, again, take care of yourself and have the chair leaning against your hip for support like this. But if not, you can just do it without. So bend your knees, and then you're just going to bow down. Squeeze all the stress, squeeze all the tension, squeeze, 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 only as much as you can do. Squeeze all the grief, any suffering that you may be feeling. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the thighs. And then you're going to open and exhale. Open and release the tension, the stress. Sigh it out. Standing in mountain. Feel the opening. Then we'll do the other side. So shifting your weight to the right leg. Standing with your left leg near the chair. Cross the left leg over. You're on your left toes. Arms out. This time the left arm, the right elbow is on top. Left is in front. Modify like this. And then squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Or do the full eagle and really squeeze. Tight, 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 tight. Contract the grief. Contract everything that is in there. What is it that it is for you? Is it anger, numbness? What is it? Squeeze it all. And then inhale, open, release. Roll the shoulders, coming into mountain pose. And feel the release. Feel grounded and balanced. Then just going to come into a forward bend. So here again, you can have your block on the chair if you need it, or your blanket. And just come close to the chair and place your forehead on the seat of the chair or on the blanket. Bend your knees or not. Just let go here. Inhale love and light, nourishment. Exhale tension, worries about the future, regrets. Guilt can be one of them, one of the symptoms of grief.
And again, forward bends are very calming for the nervous system. Listen to your body. Release with a sigh if it wants it.
And then you're going to slowly uncurl and come to the floor in a comfortable way. We'll just do a quick stretch for the hips here. Taking your left leg out straight and your right foot into the left inner thigh. Facing that left leg. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold over that left leg wherever you can. And here again, if you want, you can rest your forehead on the block. Breathing in light, love, and peace. Exhale, tension, stress. Relax everything. I'm calm. I'm strong. I'm resilient. Please do stay longer if you can. Otherwise, let's do the other side. So this time, left leg straight, left foot into the right inner thigh. Right leg straight, sorry. And then again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come forward with a straight back. Have 2 blocks, whatever, no blocks. Just do what works for you. Bend the right knee if you have to. Inhaling, I'm strong. Exhaling, I'm resilient. I am a pure soul. I'm a peaceful, powerful being of light and love. That is my true nature. I am not this body, my thoughts, or my emotions. Excuse me. I am a soul that is eternal, never changing. Soften your legs. 2 more breaths. And then slowly release. Take a moment to notice how you feel. And then we're going to just do a few rounds of alternate nostril breathing before Shavasana. So you'll take your left hand in Gyan Mudra, tip of the thumb and the index finger touching. You can either have your index finger of your right hand tall finger onto the forehead or in Vishnu Mudra into the palm. Lock off your right nostril as you take a breath in through the left nostril. Close off the left nostril, exhale through the right. Inhale right. Close off the right. Exhale left. Nice and slow, quiet breathing. And focus your attention, some of your attention on in the middle belly and some into the forehead. Inhale left. Close, exhale right. Inhale right. Go at your own pace. For the next 2 or 3 rounds, inhale maybe to a count of 5, exhale to a count of 5, if that works for you. Breathing in to a count of 5. One more round. Exhale to a count of 5. Making sure that your exhale ends on the left nostril. The last round. Then take a moment to notice how you feel, your mind, your heart, and body. And then you can lie down on your back. And here's where the blankets will come in handy. Hopefully you have enough blankets. You're going to place one blanket. If you're on the chair, you can stay sitting or try coming down. One blanket on the chest, one blanket on the belly. And just wrap yourself around on the chest here. And we'll stay here for 3 minutes or so, but please do stay longer if you're able, because Shavasana actually means corpse pose, and signifies a new beginning. Once we've come out of the posture, we are renewed because we've done all the breathing and the twisting and turning. So we squeeze out the old and we're new and refreshed. And that also means that when someone close to us leaves the body, it doesn't mean that they're gone. They're always with us. You can feel their presence, feel their light in your memories, in the space around you, in your body. We're not separate. Just let go of your feet, your legs, hips, softening into the glutes and whole back, belly. Relax the chest, smile, and send some love into your heart, shoulders and arms, into your neck and throat, face and head, whole body, your whole being. Notice if you're holding tension anywhere still, and see if you can soften that area. Soften it with your awareness, your light. Just watch it. Feel what's happening. Just shed your light on to whatever is happening. That's all that's needed. Feel the comfort of the blankets on you. Know that you're safe and that you're not alone in what you're feeling. If you're able to stay longer, please do so. Shavasana is the greatest way to release all the fatigue and tension and stress that comes along with grief or any trauma. Otherwise, knees into the chest, rock from side to side, and rest on your right side. And come up to sit to close the class. Take a moment to notice how you're feeling. Observe your mind. Emotions, physical body, mental body, spiritual body. And as I just mentioned, know that you are not alone in what you're experiencing, whatever type of grief it is. There is so much grief in the world right now with all the wars and uncertainty. Know that you're not alone. Everybody is feeling something that you are feeling. So be kind and compassionate to yourselves. Take time to breathe. Practice yoga and meditation. Pray. So needed. So rub your hands together. Bringing energy to all our organs. Calming the nervous system with the hands. Bring the hands over the eyes. Feel how soothing that is. Just doing that is very soothing. I leave you with one more quote by Rumi. He said that with love, even the darkest night will shine light. With love, even the darkest night will shine light. Thank you for joining me today. Please do share, like, and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this practice. Please do share widely as you can so that if it helped you, so that it can benefit others. Take care. Nyali Mother to all my smiley brothers and sisters. Namaste to everyone. The light in me, light and greatest in me, honors the light and greatest in you.